Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, today is our second lecture of managing information and knowledge. I am your instructor. My name is Shamsa Kamal. Today is your second lecture with me. Now I'm going to start the lecture from the topic analyze how information and knowledge shared in the workplace. Analyzing information and knowledge sharing in organizations requires an understanding of information behavior at several levels. The aim is to analyze information and knowledge sharing in the workplace is related to the generational approach and based on the following points. As far as analyzing the information and knowledge is concerned in the workplace, we know that sharing knowledge requires the understanding of information behavior several times, how we distribute our information, how we send our information, how we transfer our information to others. The aim of this is to analyze information. Analyze means to test the information by performing different tests, by performing different methods, by organizing different kind of things, by organizing different kind of points we have. So first one is method. A survey will be conducted within the organizations which helps in analyzing these two factors. A method survey is conducted within the organization. If you want to know that how to analyze knowledge and information, first of all a survey will be conducted in the organization which help to analyze these two factors. First one is by performing the test. An ANOVA F test should be carried out to analyze how information and knowledge shared in the workplace. It will be analyzed by the numbers. This information will be stored in computer or by with the use of adding machines. Now, ANOVA F test is the part of software. The software name is SPSS. In SPSS software, ANOVA test occurs, or we do ANOVA F test to check the method or to check the values of the regression test. This is what we talk about the regression test. When we are going to perform the regression test, ANOVA F test will be applied on it. So with this test we analyze that how information and knowledge shared in the workplace. It will be analyzed by numbers, whether of course when we are performing the test it will be in the numbers form, it will be numerical form, just like 423, just like 456. So it will be in the numerical form. This information will be stored in computer. Now if you are performing a test of SPSS by laptop, it will be stored in your laptop. You save that test for later use. If you want to restart or rejoin the test again or redo the test again, you will need to restore it so that you will need or see it in future later. Telemarks. Telesheets are useful for summarizing information and knowledge such as production figures, survival figures. Now, telemarks are the part of statistics. Statistics is a subject in which telemarks are used. Now, why we use telemarks? We use telemarks to analyze the performance, to analyze the or to monitor the performance of the employee who is going to work in the organization. Now, how we use telemarks, for example, 5. The answer of telemarks is 5. You have to draw 4 lines and then cross the 4 lines. It means the telemarks is 5. So the telemarks shows how we represent the data, how we summarize the data in the form of figures, in the form of the numbers. It is especially important to think about the pieces of knowledge that, when paired, will answer the questions that were originally asked. So, it is important to think about the pieces, means that the knowledge which are delivering to you, it is when paired with the answers and questions that were originally asked. For example, I am going to ask you, tell me what are the telemarks. So you are going to give me the answer of the question. So the answer is paired with my question, that originally the question which was asking by me. The tally sheet is especially good way to analyze information when literacy is not high. Sketches and symbols can be used to show the columns. So yes, the tally sheet is especially good way. Tally sheet is a very summarized form to show how to analyze the information when literacy is not high. Literacy is not high means the person who does not know how about the computer, who don't know what the computer is all about. Whether the person who is not known with the computer is also use telemarks to summarize or to analyze the information. Sketches and or symbols. Sketches means diagrams, or symbols. Symbols means alphabetical symbols like a, like alpha, beta, gamma. These are the symbols. Alpha sign is a, beta sign is b, and gamma sign is y. So this is how we represent the symbols when we are going to summarize or analyze the information. Now, summary sheets. To show information individually in order to see clearly the differences between each piece of information, a summary sheet can be used that are especially useful for analyzing information from interviews. This is the picture I paste here for you to understand that what summary sheets is all about. The summary sheet is the information that shows the information in the pieces, just like in the parts, partial information, which is divided into some parts. For example, if I want to know about the information that how many students are enrolled in BS program, so that is separate thing. If I want to know that how many students are enrolled in diploma course, this is the separate thing. So when I going to make the tally sheet or summary sheet, I divide these summary sheets into partial forms or into pieces so that the information can be analyzed very easily. When I'm going to take the interviews from them, I'll analyze them from their interview and then design a summary sheet on which everything should be written, that how, what is the body language of them students, what is the main objective of the students, how do they participate in the task which were given to them by the employee. Integrate the information. Putting the analyzed parts together in a way that tells the complete story can be done by the team has been assigned together and analyze information. Now, what the assigned or together parts is known about. Assigned or together parts means if the head of the organization said the employees that today we are going to hire new employees, and for this we are all want to do a work in team, so that the CVs which were comes to us by this post or against this post, we are going to call different persons. So what is the thing now? We all are going to analyze it together, that which candidate arrived in interview and which candidate cannot be present in the interview. This is how we integrate the information when we are going to do the same task together in the present of the head. Partial analysis can be presented to the large community group for completion. Partial analysis means the analysis which is not completed. The analysis which is partial or divided into 2 to 3 forms when we are going to represent the larger community group for the completion. For example, there are 40 or 50 employees working in the organization, and every employee, the head of the organization gives tasks to every employee, that first one employee has to do this task, second one this task, third one this task. So this is called partial analysis, when all the tasks completed by all the members. They said, for example, my task is to call for the interviews 30 or 40. My task is completed. I said, sir, my task is completed. So he said, okay, how many candidates are coming for the interview? Sir, 40 candidates are coming for the interview. 40 candidates are coming for the interview. Now he goes to the next person. You tell, what is the ratio of the persons who are present there according to you? So other person said, sir, according to me, only 10 persons come. So this is what they analyze the information through the behavior or through their talking when they are talking with the employee on the phone regarding their interviews. Any query regarding it?
No, ma'am.
The importance of presenting the results. By doing focus on the community assures that the community and field staff benefit by identifying, gathering, and analyzing information. But the job is not done until the results are delivered to the intended audience and decisions made. Too often, valid, reliable, virtually important results are not used. This is not only a waste of resources, information, planning, gathering, and analysis. It also means that important decisions are made without adequate information. It is important that decisions makers get the relevant information and the information is received on time. It is important that the results are presented in a way that is understandable to the people for whom they are meant. I have pasted the diagram here to understand you what the importance of presenting the result. The importance of presenting the results is very important when you are going to analyze the information. Now at the end, how the result is going to present. So the job until is not done until the results are delivered to the intended audience, that what the result is going to deliver to the audience who are going to attend that, what kind of things they are going to attend. For example, they are going to attend the seminar, for example they are going to attend the meeting or something else. So too often valid, reliable, very important results are not used. The results are not used. This is not only a waste of resources. Obviously this is a waste of resources. Information, planning, gathering, analysis, they are all waste if you are not serious in doing decisions. Important decisions are always important in presenting the results. It is important that the decision makers. Now the importance of result is very important when you are going to presenting the results. So now how the results are going to present. The result are going to present whether in the form of group, whether the individual results are going to present, whether there are different methods of presenting the results. Likewise, you are going to present the result in the form of typing, in the form of written communication, in the form of slides. So this is the way we are going to present the result. Now the result is going to be beneficiary if it is identified, gathered, and used the information which is used for analyzing. The job is not done until the results are delivered to the intended audience. Now the result or the job is not completed whether when the results are not delivered to the audience. The results, for example the marks, when we are going to check the quiz, when we are going to check the test or any kind of task which is given to you by the instructor check it, and then he or she is going to tell you the results that you are pass or fail, whether you get 60% marks or you get below 50% marks. So this is the result which is given to the audience and decision made, and on this result, on this basis the decision is made whether the candidate is passed the test or whether the candidate is not passed, whether the candidates will move to next semester or whether the candidates will revise the semester. Often valid, reliable, visually important results are not used. Well, as far as the reliable results are concerned, they are important, but sometimes they are not used. So this is not only a waste of resources if the valid results are not used in this kind of situation. So it is a wastage not only of time but also the resources. Now what the resources are: information which is gathered by you, planning which is done by the management, by the instructor, by the staff, that how we take the things, how we manage all these things. Gathering, now how we analyze the things, how we do, what the corrections will be done by us so that the candidate shall move to the next semester or will move to the next semester. How we analyze it, how on which base we analyze it, and how we pass the candidate. So this is the information that we all are going to plan, whether it is about teaching, whether it is about business. As far as the business is concerned, the heads, the stakeholders are going to plan some information, are going to gather some information, that how we earn our profit, and after earning the profit they analyze it, how they earn the profit, what is the ratio of the profit. So SPSS, Primavera are the softwares with the help of which we are going to calculate the ratio of the profit. So it also means that important decisions are made without adequate information. If your information is not completed, always remember, if your information is not completed, you are not able to get the pure or original result. If your information is incompleted, with what the reason is, what the reason is. It doesn't matter what the reason is all about. It affects your results. Your results are going to be affect if your information is incorrect or you get the irrelevant information. It is just a waste of time. It is of no use if you are going to take, or if you are going to overview the information with incomplete information. It is wrong. The information should be completed, should be relevant, whether what the criteria is all about, then you get the desired results related to that information. It is also important that the results are presented in a way that is understandable to the people for whom they are meant. Yes, it is important that the results are presented is in a way that is understandable to the people. For example, when the result of the first or second semester announces and it will be placed on the notice board, every student come towards the notice board to check what the result is all about. So it is presented in proper way on the notice board with the name, with the class of the student. For example, if the student which is in MBA class, his name is Hassan or Ali, his result is this. He whether got 2.3, whether got 2.4, whether got 3.8, whether got 777 marks, the remarks written pass or fail. So this is the presented way how to present the results to the people, so that they understand what the instructors or what the college or university is going to deliver to us. Definition of importance of information. Now next slides comes. This means the slide is all about importance of information. Earlier we are going to learn how we analyze the information, its validity, and now we are going to understand what the importance of information, how we deliver the information in a efficient way. So first of all, definition of importance of information. The information has become a valuable resource just as much as capital, infrastructure, and people. Information is collected on any amount of different items and used by the managers to make strategic decisions concerning the organizations. The information that is collected or assembled in any business or in the organization is as valuable a resource as capital or people. In the view of the importance, excessiveness, and cost of information processing, it seems only logical that an organization should try to manage the process efficiently. Some firms have fully worked out policies and consciously designed systems. Many have at least promoted information consciousness among their employees and managers, reduce their paperwork, or improve their communication systems. Information today is very important in making every informed decision that we are faced, from choosing a car to choosing a career. 100 to 10 years ago, we could not able to make such informed and wise decisions with the limit information technologies that were limited back then. Today, we have telephones, computers, internet, wireless technology, and more that gives the consumers and producers unlimited information at their fingertips in making informed and wise decisions. Many, if not all, consumers and producers rely on information in order to make a decision. So, the importance of information is the information is very important because it is delivered to the managers, it is used by the managers, it is used by the organizations. When the information is collected or it is going to be sampled in business or in any organization, it is a very valuable for every person who is working in the organization. If the wrong information intimated to any person, the results will also go wrong, and obviously when the results are gone wrong, they create a big hustle and bustle in any organization, and when hustle and bustle created, the result is the loss of the organization. So always remember, your information, every information is important which you are going to take from the employees or from other or from outsiders. They are going to provide the information regarding any kind of thing. They are going to provide the information. Every information is important for you. So some firms have fully worked out their policy. They have designed their systems on that policies, that how they gather the information, what the information is all about, how the information is important in what kind of aspects. Information is important in every kind of aspect. A little information may give you a blockbuster, or may be become a blockbuster for your organization, or it may give them a huge profit. So always remember that information, a little information or a big information, both are very important in your career, or when you are working with a multinational organization, with an institute, or with any kind of organization, always remember, complete information complete information is a very good weapon for those who are working there. So many have least promoted information consciousness among the employees, and managers reduce their paperwork. But when the here we are talking about the technology is very vast. For example, if we are going to make decisions, or if we are going to inform about our parents that what car we are choosing. For example, we are choosing which car. For example, we are choosing Suzuki car. For example, we are want to take, or we are going to buy Amazon car. So for information is very important, whether we are choosing a car or whether we are choosing a career. Both things are very important. As far as car is concerned, car is unnecessary thing, but our career is very important, all of above the car, because with this career we move towards the forward steps, so that we can get a good salary package, or we have a good monopolistic situation in the market. On the base of this information, we are going to gain the attention of the audience, we are going to gain the praises, or we are going to have a goodwill in the market. This is all about the information. So information is very important in every aspect. And today we have telephones, computers, internets, wireless technology, and more that give the consumers and producers unlimited information at their fingertips in making informed and wise decisions. As far as the earlier years are concerned, in earlier years we don't have telephones, we don't have computers, we don't have wireless technology. So in earlier years, what we have, or in earlier years, people wrote letter to the person whom they are want to connect. They wrote a letter. The letter goes to the person after 3 or 4 days. But when the letter reaches the person who is going to communicate with the persons, also get in very troublesome situation, because the information he wants to disclose to you, the information he wants to give to you will take 3 to 4 days. But nowadays, as technology becoming vast these days, as technology becoming promoting things these days, everything is very easy for us, whether through we are giving information through mobile phone, whether through emails, whether through computers. So this makes life easy for everyone who is going to transfer any kind of information for any kind of aspect. Many, if not all, consumers and producers rely on information in order to make a decision. Many consumers may not rely on the information. They will not rely on the information in order to make a decision. They rely on many other things regarding their decisions, while regarding the performance of the employee, while regarding the profit the employee is going to given to the organization. This is all about, they have different factors on thinking of it. They not rely just on the information, they may have different aspects to think about all the things that are running in the same aspect. Any query regarding it?
No, ma'am.
Now, the importance of information slides continues. Many, if not all, consumers and producers rely on information in order to make a decision. With all the information technology that is available today, we are able to make informed and wise decisions that changes our lives for the best. For example, if we want to take admission in university, for example, if we want to go to higher class education for any foreign university, we first of all take the information from the internet, that what the university, what the organization is all about, what are the silent features of the organization that is given to the students by the organization. So yes, all these things are very important when we are going to take the decision regarding any kind of aspect. Information is key component in making a decision with the right and accurate information technology. There are times in the market that there is asymmetric information, which is either the buyers or sellers have better, more information on the product than the other. So if we are talking about any product, whether they are buyers, whether they are sellers, they have more better information. If I am a buyer, I have a better information regarding others. If I am a seller, I also have a better information regarding others. As far as the buyer is concerned, I am a buyer. I buy online things, so I understand well the quality of the product, the price of the product, the quality they are delivering to the consumer regarding the product. I know better. If I recommend these online stores to others, so it has a reason behind this, because I am the one who chooses the brand or chooses the product regarding my desire. As far as sellers are concerned, obviously sellers aim is to earn the profit. So they also said that we have better knowledge, we have a better understanding regarding the product. This causes consumers or producers to make informed decisions on a product or products with unknown or too little information. Consumers and producers value information in order to make a good and informed decision by having reliable information. The lemon effect makes two predictions about markets with asymmetric information. First, the low quality product in the market will reduce the number of high quality products in the market and can even push them out. Second, producers and consumers respond to lemon conflicts. Now, conflicts occurs here in both categories. For example, if we talk about, there is a prediction. Prediction means hypothesis, assumption we are going to make regarding any kind of product. So first of all, the assumption is the low quality products will reduce the number of high quality product. Yes, it is true. If the product quality is low, if the product quality is not in a good condition, or if the product is not in a good condition, if the product comes to you in wear and tear condition, all, yes, it is true that we doesn't buy the product which is in wear and tear condition. We are, as all buyers or consumers, we are able to purchase the product which is in good form, which is in fresh form, which is not in a tear or wear condition. The product which we buy from online stores, when it comes to us, it is in good condition. Whether we talk about the crockery, whether we talk about the cosmetics, or whether we talk about the brand regarding the male online stores or female online stores, the product should be in good quality. When the product is in good quality, yes, consumers buy the product. The importance of knowledge. Knowledge is understanding and awareness of something. It refers to the information, facts, skills, and wisdom acquired through learning and experiences in life. Knowledge is a very wide concept and has no end. It simply refers to the condition. As far as knowledge is concerned, knowledge has no limit. Knowledge is a wide range of concept and it has no end. Whether the knowledge what we are going to take from any kind of organization, any kind of person we are going to learn, whether the person is ahead, whether the person is the employee who we are working with, whether the person who is not too much educated. For example, here I doesn't mean that the person is illiterate. I mean to say that the person is not too much high qualified. Likewise, if the person is a graduate, so if he or she has experience of 3 to 4 or 15 years, so we also learn many things from their experience. Not I am talking about their education or academic qualification. I am talking about the knowledge here. So we get the knowledge from their experience. As far as the knowledge is concerned, it is very vast and wide concept. It is very vast and range. It has no end. We are learning different kind of things in every aspect, every day by day, every day, with our friends, with our colleagues, with our heads, whether we are sitting with the heads, whether we are sitting with the employees, whether we are sitting in with the friends, whether we are sitting with the institute professors, we learn everything new day by day. So now again, importance of knowledge slide continues here. It is based on information, facts, principles, skills, and understanding, etc., that is required through education and experience. It is important and powerful part of life. It is said knowledge is power. Knowledge that has enabled us to make all the advancements in science and technology that we have and use today. It has made us far more capable, superior, and classy beings on things earth. So now here I have written that knowledge has enabled us make all the advancements in science. Now, how it makes advancement in science? As far as my knowledge is concerned, a girl who is from Pakistan, she designed a shoe for blind people so that She designed the shoe in this kind of aspect that they may able to see with the help of this shoe. Now the software she is going to installed in the shoe, the equipments which was used by her in the shoes is of on advancement technology. She used an advanced technology for helping the blind people. So how this comes through the help of knowledge. Whether she gained the knowledge from internet, whether she gained the knowledge from the teachers, whether she gained the knowledge from the friends, whether she gained the knowledge from atlas, whether she gains the knowledge from encyclopedia, whether she gains knowledge from any kind of stuff, she has a knowledge. So she designed the shoe. Why I and you, or if I say why we, including you and me, why we are not able to make such kind of advancement in the technology, or why we are not taking active part in this kind of aspect regarding the technology, because we have not enough knowledge regarding these kind of things or these kind of products. It has made us far more capable, superior, and classy beings on earth. Yes, obviously, everyone is not going to praise that the girl makes the life of the blind very easier by designing the shoes for them. Importance of using current information, making a plan to maintain your current information. Now, here comes next slide comes importance of using current information. Making a plan to maintain your current information. How you maintain your current information. A few hours planning will remove stress and help set you up for career long success. It's important to spend some time on ensuring that you are on the course you set for yourself. You owe it to keep to yourself to your information current. As you progress through the process of formulating a plan to better maintain your information, be open to new ideas and being honest with yourself if your initial strides aren't working for you. If you decide to start a family, for instance, your short term goal as a nurse may change, but it's all up to you. Either way, making a decision to actively maintain your information allows for better personal and career reflection. It's immensely gratifying to see goals achieved and accelerating to new milestones for yourself. Some of these milestones might include promotions or new job opportunities, perhaps with more leadership than you are currently responsible. So, here, how you maintain your current information, whether the current information is about institute, whether the current information is about the trend, the style of fashion design, whether the information is about the trendy style of the mobile phones, the things which are going to run in the trend, you have the current information regarding the things. You have to plan the things that how you manage it in your own way accordingly. So the decision making is very important. For example, if you are going to start a family or not going to start a family, or as far as your goals or your objective in life or your aim, regarding your aim, you have to first plan that what you want to do in your life, what is your main objective of the life, what you want to be in your life. As far as first of all we want to become a good person in life and then move forward to other aspects. So this is a milestone. It might be include promotions for us, new opportunities for us, or with more leadership than we are currently responsible. Every one of us has leadership qualities. The thing is, we have to monitor ourselves, we have to check our skills and then work accordingly on them regarding the aspect. Now, importance of using current information, the slides continues again. On the defensive side, keeping information current saves you time with the unexpected happens. If you get laid off, it is better to have your information up to date. So you have to keep your information safe every time, as well as when unexpected happens. Now unexpected happen means whether the software of the computer or the software of the mobile hacks due to some reason, or it stuck due to some reason. So as far as you have to keep your information current, you have to save your information, because while when the unexpected thing happens every time. Unexpected thing happens when we don't know about it. For example, if your boss gives you a task to complete the, for example, Microsoft Excel sheet or Microsoft Word, he gives you some task to, for whether it's for typing, whether it's for making a sheet, and what unexpected happens, god forbid, the software of the computer or the windows of the computer corrupted. So what to do in that condition? If you save the current data, or if you write the current data on any kind of register manually, so you again take the information from it and then again report it in the excel sheet. But if you doesn't do this, obviously it must be take time to again gather information and then report in the excel sheet. So always save your information for defensive side, whether manually. Well, yes, of course manually information will be possible to save, but as far as the computer is concerned, you, whether you change or whether you save the information in the Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word is also a part of the software, but it is also a part of the Windows too. So if the window corrupt, so it maybe create a lot of problem for you. So always save the data on the defensive side so that it may help you later. Decide to keep your current information reliable and valid and stick to it. As you move through your career, your cumulative expenses make you a more and more valuable candidate. Getting organized ensures you catalog the important experiences. With a plan, you will be best be able to show what you have accomplished, organize your experiences to advancement, and list your credentials. Whether you are online or offline, on paper or on an e-portfolio, defining the maintenance plan will keep you focused. So you have always remember you have to stick to the information, but the information should be reliable and valid. If the information is not valid, if the information is not reliable, it may create a big loss for your company or for the organization. So always remember that the best planning may save you from this kind of happenings, or maybe this kind maybe save you from this kind of barriers which comes towards you regarding your work. The importance of valid and reliable information in the organization. The purpose of establishing reliability and validity in research is essentially to ensure that data are sound and replicable and the results are accurate. The evidence of validity and reliability are prerequisites to ensure the integrity and quality of a measurement instrument. So the next slide comes valid and reliable information in the organization. The information should be valid. The result should be accurate. If there is a difference between the result occurs, it may be cause a very big loss to the organization. So always think on it that the you must have the evidence regarding your information, whether it is in the form of results, whether it is in the form of software, whether it's in the form of manual. You have the result of evidence. You must be the evidence regarding your information, what the information is all about, and how you're going to share that information. Now, the slide continues again. The importance of valid and reliable information in the organization. Reliability and validity are needed to present in research methodology, chapter in a concise but precise manner. Valid and reliability is a part of research methodology. When we are going to do the research on anything, research methodology is the part of it. In research methodology, we are going to research that what kind of test we are going to apply, whether the normal curve test, whether the regression test, whether the linear test, whether the different kind of test, what the test we are going to apply for, it should be in precise manner. If then the results are in precise manner, it is very easy for you to collect it and to summarize it when the boss asks you to include it. These are appropriate concepts for introducing a remarkable setting in research. Reliability is referred to the stability of findings, where validity is represented the truthfulness of findings. The reliability refers to a measurement that supplies consistent results with equal values. It measures consistency, precision, repeatability, and trustworthiness of a research. It indicates the extent to which it is without bias, error free, and hence ensures consistent measurement cross time and cross the various items in the instrument. Some qualitative researchers use the term dependability instead of reliability. It is the degree to which an assessment tool produces stable, free from errors, and consistent results. It indicates that the observed score of a measure reflects the true score of that measure. It is a necessary but not sufficient component of validity. In quantitative research, reliability refers to the consistency, stability, and readability of the results. So now comes to the valid and reliable information. The organization decides continues. You have to get the if you want to get the appropriate results, you must be your findings must be in a very stable form. Your findings should be in accurate form. If your findings are not accurate, if your results are not stable, if your findings are not stable, you are not able to give the correct information regarding any kind of product. So it means consistency of the result. Precision means in research, precision means precise form. The result which you are going to give to the employees regarding their any kind of stuff, regarding their any kind of product, it should be precise, not too much large. When we are going to apply test on these kind of things, it precise the results. In research, it precise the results. When the results are precise, it may be repeatable. Many times it may be repeatable. As far as the test is concerned, when we are going to perform the ANOVA test or when we are going to perform the regression test, linear test, the results may be repeatable many times. It doesn't matter. The thing is matter that the result must be accurate. The values you are written must be accurate. And when the values and the result is accurate, it may gives you the correct and equal value results. The result doesn't may differ in any kind of respect. But as far as the qualitative researchers is concerned, they said the dependability, they use the word dependability instead of the reliability. Reliability and dependability are the same words. No, not too much difference in this word. It is a degree to which an assessment tool produces stable. Yes, this is a degree to which this assessment tool produces stable means the assessment tool which you are going to use, whether for test or whether for any kind of spec, it must be error free. And the results must be consistent, the results must be in accurate form. It indicates that the observed score of Meyer reflects the true score of the Meyer. If your values are correct, if you applied the test in correct way, obviously the result score which is scored by you is of correct by you. If both things gone wrong, the results and your effort may be gone wrong, which may become a disaster for your organization and for also for your performance too. So always avoid this kind of unhappening when you are on your workplace while performing the result regarding any kind of respect. It is necessary but not sufficient component of validity. It, yes, of course it is necessary, but it is not a sufficient component of validity means that it is necessary but not sufficient means it is not only validity that on the result depends. Result depends on many things. In quantitative research, reliability refers to consistency, stability, and stability of the results. Yes, of course. As far as quantitative results are concerned, as far as the quantitative research is concerned, reliability refers that the results should be in consistent form, it should be stable. Stable means it should be accurate, it should be correct. It should be not in a wrong form, it should be not in a wrong way, or it should not be in a wrong error. So when error occurs in your result, it may be cause disturbance for you. You have not enough time to correct the result, or may you not have enough time to perform the result, to perform the test again, then apply it again, test on it, then perform the result, then again gather all the information. You have not too much time sometimes. So be careful, be aware while performing the test regarding the very validity and reliability of the product when the organization concerns about it. Provide periodic progress update. Providing a regular update will allow your colleagues to know if you are progressing as planned or have encountered delays or challenges. A very simple example can be sent to a confirmation email that you have received the task and will get back to in 3 days. This skill can also be used to align with stakeholders and teams of prioritization. Provide periodic progress update means the, do you know the periodic tables which are in chemistry tables, in which there are different symbols like Z, like this kind of symbols we are in periodic table. So here we are going to update the periodic progress. Periodic progress means the progress which is given by us to the company regarding the periodic time means regarding the inter or quantum time. Quantum time means, inter or quantum time means when the employees complete 3 to 4 months of probation. The quantum or their inter time starts when they are going to get permanent there. So when your that timetable starts, your time progress starts there, you have allow your colleagues to know what your progress is all about, what the challenges you are facing, what kind of things in which you are delaying, what kind of things you are suffering from, what kind of things creating a problem for you. Always discuss that things with your colleagues so that they may help you to get out the problem. This is a very simple example. When you get a confirmation mail regarding your work, you again send the mail and said that I received the task, sir, and I'll get back to you after completed in 2 to 3 days. So this scale can also be aligned with stakeholders and team on prioritization, whether as far as the insurance companies are concerned, as far as the banks are concerned. Stakeholders are the part of the banks and the part of the insurance companies, because stakeholders are those persons who are the investors, or the second name of the stakeholders, financiers of the company, who invest and provide finance to the company so that the company may grow. And when the stakeholders or financiers invest in the company, the aim of there is to earn the profit with the company. When the profit, when the company goes in the profit, when the company earns the profit, they give the stakeholders or financiers profits in millions and trillions. The profit which is given to the stakeholders is in million and trillion, not in thousands. The profit is in million, trillion, or 10 million trillion. So the profit is very huge when you are going to invest in the company, whether you are a stakeholder or financer, or whether you are an employee. You always be careful while doing the work. Be careful about your progress. Always plan the things when you are going to start. First, make plan about the task, then start doing it, and at the end, with your planning, you will be able to complete the task on time. Any query regarding it, you may ask.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No queries.
So again, the slide continues. The importance of valid and reliable information in the organization. Deliver consistent quality. Regardless of where the request came from, you always deliver the same high quality of work. You treat your colleagues equally regardless of their position in the organization hierarchy. Trust on your performance will be established. Please note that this should be confused with the lack of prioritization. The point is, when you get back to task, do it well. Now, next point comes, deliver consistent quality. Your quality of the work should be very high. You treat your colleagues equally regardless of their positions in the organization hierarchy. Whether they are your senior, treat them equally. Whether they are junior, treat them equally. As far as the organization hierarchy is concerned, when you are working as employees, you have to cooperate with each other, because as far as the owners, as far as the HOD is concerned, they are not helping the people, they are not supporting the people in their problems. But when, always remember, when you are working in the organization, try to share a bond with your colleague. Always try to share a bond with your colleague. When you share a bond with your colleague, you may get attached with them, and this attachment may save you from any kind of big disaster in the future. So please note that this should not be confused with lack of prioritization. It should not, you should not be confused with lack of prioritization means, if you lack, sometimes if you lack somewhere, do not get confused on it. Ask your head regarding your query. He may solve your query, and the point is, you will get to a task, do it well. The task which is given to you by the head, you do it well, so that your performance, when the time of a performance of evaluation comes, the head said, yes, you are doing very well, excellent, well done. He praises you regarding your performance. Ensure 100% accuracy. Some tasks are due with a very tight timeline and you are attempted to respond fast. However, accuracy needs to be 100% ensured in all occasions. Even a small error could lead a wrong business decisions. With high level of reliability, one can expect great outcome. Reliability isn't just about finishing what you have been told to do in a timely manner. More often than not, it is also refers to your ability to manage your workload and know when they say no or when to ask for help. It means that both the team and your manager can rely on you to manage your workload and deliver the business for the best of your ability. Always ensure 100% accuracy means the task which you are going to take in your hand, it should be accurate. The results which you are produced by the help of applying the test should be 100% accurate, should be 100% result. They have the 100% result or they have the 100% accuracy. If if a small error occurs in that result, it may goes wrong. It may disturb you. It may disturb your business. It may disturb your decision power. So always take right decisions regarding your business, regarding your career, or regarding your performance. With high level of reliability, one can expect great outcome. Yes, of course, when the reliability is high, when the results are accurate, it may give a high profit to the organization, and the organization also increase your salary. They promote you, whether what your task is all about, whether what your designation is there, they promote you when they earn a huge profit. So as far as when the profit earned by the organization, the growth of the employment is also by the organization too. He may grows with the organization when they earn the high profit. So more often not, it refers to your ability to manage. Yes, of course, it refers to your ability, the ability you have to manage the workload, what kind of workload you have. They may be rely on you, the head may be rely on you, because you are the one who are going to deliver the results for them, who are going to apply or test the results for them, who are the main person who is going to earn profit for them regarding, while regarding admissions, while regarding any kind of aspect. The main aim of the business, the main aim of the head, whether he hires you in that aspect. The employee I'm hiring, the new employee which I'm hiring in the company may give me a profit or maybe a part of the organization, so that he earns a profit for us. And when you are able to earn the profit for them, they may happy with your performance, and also they give you your salary with additional benefits, like they give you medical facility, they give you provident fund facility. So this is the facility different organizations are giving to the employees regarding different aspects. Importance of using current, valid, and reliable information. The slide continues again. With high level of reliability, one can accept great outcome. Reliability isn't just about finishing what you have been told to do in a timely manner. More often than not, it also refers to your ability to manage your workload and know when to say no or when to ask for help. It means that both the team and manager can rely on you to manage your workload and deliver for the business to the best of your ability. It can lead to promotion. As earlier I told you that it may lead to you to the promotion if you are doing well, if your performance is good, the organization may give you performance. So always be sincere to your work while you are working. Reliability is one of the many traits managers look for when they seek to promote employees and entrust them with more responsibility. This is even more true now when they have limited visibility over how employees work and depend on their reliability to get things done. Being reliable in this context means making the life of your manager and your manager's manager as easy as possible. If you are asked to do something, don't just take a mental note. Add it to your calendar or a productivity tool you might use and make sure you complete it in the allotted time frame. Here it is said that you may complete your task in time. because being reliable on the context means the life of your manager, and your manager's manager means the head of your manager. As far as, for example, I'm working in the organization, the head, my head name is, for example, is Ali, and my head's name, who is the chairman of the organization, is the head of my manager, who is going to take work from me. So they rely on you, they trust on you regarding your performance, regarding your work. So always, always reliable on the true results, so that you may get a proper time to complete your task, and complete your task in the given time with the productive tool, what kind of tool you are using for. Be stick to it, and never forget the things to remember. Your head is going to explain you on first day of your job. Like if he said on the form, you must be write poster department or direct department, you have to write it in any cost. Don't escape it. Don't forget to write these things, as it is the important part of the organizations. It can create new opportunities. Making sure that you build strong working relationships with colleagues across the whole business can help you lay a foundation for a good professional network, which can yield you benefits years down the time. Here it's imperative to show your team that they can rely on you to deliver messages, deliver things on time, and go to extra mile when necessary. It creates new opportunities for you. The persons whom you are working with, you may share a strong bond with them. But when you share a strong bond with them, you have a good professional life for a lifetime, or for the time duration you are working for, whether you are working for 1 year, whether you are working for 2 years, whether you are working for 3 years. Here I said that the time duration. Now I am adding time duration point here is because it's a natural phenomenon of human being. When we get 20 to 30%, 20 to 30,000 increment in the salary, we may leave the organization. For example, if I'm working the organization and I get the salary there 45 or 50, if another company offers me 60 or 70, so what should I do? Whether I'm working in the same organization or whether I quit the organization? Yes, I quit the organization, because it's a natural phenomena of the human being that he always want to earn more and more in the professional field. Any query?
No, ma'am.
Okay, now again the slide continues. It can improve your focus. Fortunately, there are many things you can do to stay focused at your work, one of which is staying mindful of the impact your work has on your team and other colleagues. If you know what you need to deliver a report by tomorrow, because otherwise your colleague will look bad at the upcoming executive meeting, you have to stay on track and deliver this on time. Always improve your focus. If you are going to assign the task by the organization, or if the head assigned you the task, complete the task in time. If there is a meeting, always prepare meeting minutes in the meeting, or before the 5 minutes or when the meeting starts. Always prepare meeting minutes, so that you may remember what you are going to discuss in the meeting. The meeting minutes helps you to discuss the things going to the which you are going to discuss in the meeting. The agenda of the meeting and the meeting minutes are very important in the business meetings or in regular meetings too. You may design the meeting minutes, so that it may help your colleagues, it may help you in that aspect in completing your work. And what is the agenda of the meeting, why you called the meeting, and what is the meeting minutes, what is the presentation you are going to present, what are the things you are going to present, what is the topic given to you by the employee of the organization, what is the topic given to you by the head of the organization. You always stick on it and prepare the meeting minutes, then prepare the slides for it, and then move forward. But you have to stick towards it and deliver the slides on time and deliver it on time, so that everyone should understand what your focus is all about, what you are going to tell regarding your product to the others. It can increase revenue. Fortunately, there are many things you can do to stay focused at work. One of which is staying mindful of the impact your work has done. Your team being reliable and delivering quality of work and exceeding expectations can make or break the business over time. Reliability is just as crucial for the small task as it's for the more significant money making project. The quite consistent approach to delivering quality work can give your employer the edge in a highly competitive market. This can this can mean steady income and job security for everyone in the business, including yourself. Yes, so as earlier I told you that increasing in revenue may also helps you to increase or to grow with your organization. When you grow with the organization, you may get promotion, you may get the salary with additional benefits. So it also gives you the benefits. So the revenue which comes to the company is a part of profit. Revenue is a part of profit for the organization, and it should be earned by the quality of work you done by delivering the quality of work on time. So consistent approach to small tasks as it's for the more significant money making approach. First of all, you may approach the small task. Then when you are trained in completing the small task in time, then you may take a huge task and complete in time. This may gives you the benefit in the not only in the organization but also in the eye of the competitor. You may get a proper edge regarding your work, regarding your quality, regarding your product. The you may able to stand in the competitive market, and you may have the monopolistic condition in the market. You may catch the market with your sharp brain. It can land you your job dream. It might be that you don't want another promotion. Instead, you might be complementing moving to a different company or starting your own business. Whichever career tragedy you choose, being reliable and having a strong work ethic and can help you navigate the conversation more easily. So whether if you don't want to do a job, if you don't want to get promoted in the organization, you may move to your business, you may move to another organization, or you may move abroad for job. Always remember that being reliable on your work, being committed towards your work, you may have the opportunity to get a good job. You may stick towards your work, complete your work in time, and also you may get the reliable work. So now comes to advantages of information. IT improves communication. Emails changed the way that employees interacted with one another during the 90s. Many flocked to online to convey messages and found that responses to digital communication were much faster than that of sending someone a letter. Now, emails replaces the letter in today's world. Effective communication is the key to the success of the company, and IT helps to streamline communication. A crucial benefit of the IT is its ability to streamline communication both externally and internally. As far as the communication is concerned, email takes place of letter. Now, through email, you may communicate with one another person. The letter may take 2 to 3, 4 days at that time, but mail reaches to the person in a minute, and you can decide to meet for whether for meeting, whether for business meeting, whether for any kind of business deal through email. It is possible now. IT cut cost. While it may initially appear expensive to implement IT, it in the long run it will however become significant cost effective by streamlining an organization managerial and operation process. Basically, implementing information in business allows businesses to achieve more with less without compromising value or quality. As far as the cost is concerned, yes, of course, cost matters a lot in any kind of respect. Whether we are going to buy a policy, whether we are going to buy the product from the market, whether we are going to purchase uses, it may allow the business to earn the profit to achieve more. With less means, they may achieve not too much profit, but the amount they are going to achieve, the profit must be in 1 lakh or 2 lakh rupees, not 50 or 60, but it may reaches to 2 to 2 lakhs. without compromising with the value or quality. The quality of your work, the quality of the product may differs a lot regarding this aspect. IT encourages strategic thinking. Better communication leads to more critical thinking. Employees are less concerned with how to get into contact with co-workers when they know that they can rely information through the cloud. Thus, with the stress of the figuring out how to communicate lifted, workers can take the information shared and create better strategies for improvement. One of the advantages of data communication is therefore more time, which leads to more effective planning. So now strategic thinking means better communication leads to more crucial thinking. The better communication, the whether when you are communicate in better way, it may gives employees the confidence, it may gives employees the proper way to deal with the difficulties. So it may figure out how to communicate. Lifted means how to communicate with other persons, how to communicate with business persons. It may take time for you to learn the things, but you learn the things in no time when you are have when you are going to take a grip on it, when you have an aim to achieve something in life, you may learn many things from many people on the workplace you are working with. Workers can take the information shared and create better strategy for improvement. Whether as far as I'm a worker of the organization, I'm going to take the information and create that, and from that information, I create the better strategies to how to get the improvement in that aspect. So the advantage of the data communication is that more time, which leads to more effective planning. The communication leads to you to the correct decision. To you, it may lead to you the proper effective planning, that you may do the proper planning regarding the aspect you are fighting for, regarding the aspect you are thinking for. You have the time, so you may think on it that what is your aim, how you earn the profit in life, what you want to become in future, whether a simple employee or whether a boss of your own. It may depends on your ability. So, guys, this is the second lecture of managing knowledge and information. I hope you understand all the lecture. If you have any query, you may ask. I'll clear all your queries and then move forward to third lecture. Do you have any query, guys?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm going to take a short quiz in next lecture. First, I'm going to take a short quiz. It may be of 20 to 30 minutes. So after quiz, I move forward to the next lecture. The quiz is of today's lecture. I hope that you have written the important points which I have written in the slide. Have you written the important points of the lecture?
Yes, 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 ma'am. I have.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'll take the quiz from you in next lecture, then move forward to other lecture. Thank you very much, guys. Bye bye. Take care. Stay blessed. We inshallah meet in next lectures. Stay blessed.
Thank you, ma'am. Allah Hafiz.